This might sound crazy, but Google's A2A protocol is just a simple HTTP server and client, and it's designed to connect multiple agents using JSON RPC. The A2A protocol aggregates multiple agents inside a server and provides a client to fetch their outputs. Sounds familiar? Model Context Protocol did the same, but for tools. Stick around for just a few minutes and we'll dive into A2A so you can decide if it's the right fit for your agent stack. A2A Protocol is a HTTP server and client, which is connecting with agents from different framework using JSON RPC. Set of request and response wrapper classes in Python help in this process. It will all become clear once we walk through code. Let's get some basics cleared before that. If we wanted the Langraph agent to connect with a client that it designed for Crew AI agent, it will not work. That is because the agents are designed differently. With A2A Protocol, the agents are placed inside a A2A server, and the A2A client connects with server to get the AI workflow. A2A server has three main Python classes: Agent Skill, Agent Card, and Request Handler. Request Handler has the agent executor and the task memory. A2A client first has to fetch the agent card after connecting to the A2A server. Then wrap the user message into send message class as payload and send the request to server. A2A server then returns the response, which is wrapped into send message response class for further processing by the client. Here is an example skill card that advertises what the agent can do. And here is the more important agent card, which contains the URL of the A2A server that is serving a particular agent. The A2A servers act as wrapper and provide a HTTP endpoint for the A2A client to connect. The card provides more details, including the capabilities, authentication, and output format for the A2A server to utilize. Individual agent executor classes are created as subclass of the agent executor class, and the A2A server provides an interface to them with the request handlers. The client connects to these servers based on agent card. Before we walk through the code, let's look at the demo of the Langraph agent wrapped in A2A server. The A2A Test Client is used for testing the output. You will realize it is all HTTP client server at work. I have cloned the A2A Python SDK repo, and I am inside the Langraph examples folder. Running uv-run will start the A2A server that will serve the Langraph agent that is subclass of agent executor class. In the same folder, we have the test client script. On executing, it runs tests for different types of responses. Single-turn and multi-turn interaction is also tested along with streaming response. It also tests the query tasks and their outputs. There's a more elaborate demo with a UI that is shown here, which can be found on the A2A GitHub repo. The code of this demo will be very difficult to follow, so not discussing it in this intro video. Do let me know in the comment if you want me to cover it. Let's now start the code walkthrough of the Langraph agent demo that we did in this video. First is the agent.py script, which contains the tool that is getting the currency rate. Following that, currency agent is implemented in Langraph syntax. Then the function to access the agent and process the request and response can be seen. As this is not Langraph-specific video, I am not going into the detail. Next is the agent executor script. The currency agent created in the agent script is imported in this script. Following that, currency agent executor class is defined, which inherits agent executor class. The Langraph currency agent object is assigned to agent attribute in the agent executor class. Then, the execute method defined next uses this agent to process the user query and provide LLM response. The execute method has written logic to take care of different LLM responses. Finally, there is cancel method implemented as per the agent executor class definition. Finally, we have the test client script, which imports the A2A client. The URL of the A2A server is assigned to the variable. Following that, multiple functions to process the input and output, along with test cases, are written. Finally, under the main, we see the HTTP client session is established to the A2A server. and the request is being sent, and the response is processed. Looking back at this diagram, we can visualize how the A2A client can connect with multiple A2A servers. There is a multi-agent script provided in the Google A2A Git repo. Kindly refer to the same. The Orchestrator A2A agent that is connecting with other agents will be having the other agents as tools that it can call. Going back to the gists of A2A agents, we can see how the A2A protocol is a wrapper around the request and response objects between the HTTP servers. It is a simple protocol, but we have to think whether it is worth all the complexity. I believe this video has been helpful. Do leave a like. If you're looking for a holistic view on agents, then click on this video to get full picture.